Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to be talking about addition. Addition is when you add parts together to make a whole. There's a chant you can do to help you remember what addition is. It goes like this: part, part, whole. Let's do it together. Part, part, whole. Super! Let's do it one more time. Part, part, whole. 2 thumbs up for you. Now, let's look at 2 parts and how they go together to make a whole. So, here we have 2 chickens. And here we have 1 duck. I want to know how many birds we have all together. So I have a part with chickens, and I have a part with ducks. These are 2 parts, and we need to put them together to make a whole. So I'm going to scooch on up my chickens and scooch on up my duck. And now how many birds do I have all together? 1, 2, 3. 3 birds. So we had a part, and now they're whole. How cool is that? Let's take a look with some other examples, shall we? Here again we have 2 parts. We have 1 part with purple dots and another part with a blue dot. And I want to put them together to see how many there are. So we have to make a whole. So let's put them together. And now we have 1, 2 dots. So when we had those 2 parts, they came together to make a whole. 1 and 1 is 2. Let's do another example. Again, here I have 2 parts. I have the part with the purple dots, and I have the part with the blue dots. How many purple dots do I have? How many dots are in that part? 1, 2, 3. 3 dots in one part. How many dots in this part? 1, 2. Okay. We need to put them together to make a whole. So I'm going to put them together and then count how many there are all together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 all together. There are 5 in the whole. Let's say it again. Part, part, whole. 3 and 2 is 5. Part, part, whole. 3 and 2 is 5. Now we're going to look at number bonds. Number bonds are going to help us see how 2 parts come together to make a whole. This is a number bond. It shows us 2 parts. Here's one part. Here's another part going into a whole. So the lines show where they go. So let's say I had, like last time, I had 3 purple dots. 2, 3. And then I had 2 blue dots. 1, 2. So I can show how those purple dots, went from here, up that line, and they go in here to the hole. And then the blue dots go from in here to up, into here. And we can see how there are the 2 parts right here, the purple dots in one part, the blue dots in the other part, how they go into the whole. Part, part, whole. 3 and 2 is 5. Part, part, whole. 3 and 2 is 5. Let's do another example with the number bond. In one part, we will do some red dots. 1, 2 red dots. And in the other part, let's do some orange dots. 1, 2 orange dots. and we want to see how many there are all together. So I'm going to take my red dots, I'm going to move them into the hole. Doop, doop. And then I'm going to take my orange dots and I'm going to move them into the hole. Doop, doop. So my 2 red are up here and my 2 orange are up here. Let's figure out how many all together. So remember our 2 parts are 2 and 2. So part, 2, 2. Now we need to figure out the whole. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is our whole? It's 4. 2 and 2 is 4. Part, whole. 2 and 2 makes 4. Awesome! Now it's going to be your turn to try some. I'm going to put some dots in the parts and you're going to make the whole. Oh, how exciting. Here we have 2 in one part and 1 in the other. Think about it. What's going to happen next? Oh, I need to move them into the hole? Okay. How many reds am I going to be putting in the hole? 2, because there's 2 reds in the red part. How many blue dots am I going to be putting in the hole? 1, because there's 1 blue dot in the blue part. How many are in the hole? That's right, there are 3. Part, whole. 2 and 1 makes 3. All right, thank you for learning with me, boys and girls. Keep adding.